Welcome to Cabo Properties YouTube channel.
So guys, this is Nissi beach. As you can see, we've just walked all the way from over there. We can walk across here and back. It's really cool. Look at that. It's a really cool beach, man. So I decided to come up a little bit, guys, up the hill to just show you that. This is beautiful, and there's loads of people on the beach here. This is Nissi beach. Man, you just need to be here, I think. There's a nice long big hotel building over there. It's really cool. There's loads of people.
Don't ask me why, but it's happening. Next thing I knew, she was all up on me screaming. We found love in a homeless place. We found love in a hopeless place.
So guys, we're just about to cross there, the buffer zone there. So that area is the Greek Cypriot checkpoint here that you're looking at in front of me over there. So what's happening is we're going to go there. I need to show my passport. We're going to show the passport and try to cross over to the Turkish side. But before that, we get to the buffer zone, then over to the Turkish side. So that's where we're going to go. We're not allowed to film in there, so I'm not going to film. I'm just showing you guys where we're going in there. Okay, when we get to the other side, then I'll film and show you. All right, guys. All right, guys. So we've just crossed the border now. I'm literally in Turkey, basically. So we just crossed that streets where I showed you, which was in Greek Cyprus, basically. And now over here where I'm standing is Turkey. So I didn't realize I was going to do two holidays in one, two countries in one. So I'm already here in Turkey. Finally, I've seen parts of Turkey. Carolina, do you know what this town is called then? Do you know the name of this area then?
It's Nicosia.
Oh, this is still in Nicosia?
Yes, but the Turkish.
The Turkish side of Nicosia. Okay, there you go. So it's still Nicosia, but Turkish one. So we have the Cypriot, Greek, Nicosia. Now we have the Turkish one. So cool. Nice little town, shops. And I heard that the fuel prices are cheaper over here compared to Cyprus, which is interesting. It's like in Holland, if you are in Nijmegen and them places, you know, you can cross over to Germany and just buy cheaper petrol there. A couple of years while I was there, that's what we did. We just buy cheaper petrol over across. Even the drinks and everything were cheaper. So we did barbecue. We just walk over to the shops and buy drinks and everything because it was cheaper, basically. So that's the same thing here. So I think we're going to refuel over here in Turkey because it's cheaper. Anyway, so that's what I wanted to show you guys. We've passed the buffer zone, but I couldn't film there because they're not allowed. And then we passed the second checkpoint, and now we're in Turkey. All right, I'm going to stop now because I want to enjoy the rest of this. I'll catch you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe though, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you. Guys, so we just came through this bit here. It's a nice courtyard that's got restaurants. Really nice architecture on it. Nicely built as well. It's really cool. And somebody's going to play some music at some point. I wish they were here while I'm here now, so I could probably jump on here as well. But they're not here yet. All right, guys, so I've got some interesting stuff here about this architecture, this building here. It's meant to be a church, but at the same time a mosque, from what I'm hearing, from what I'm reading. It says it's a bright mosque, according to the description I'm looking at. It's a bright mosque in a 13th century Catholic cathedral with Gothic architecture and white walls. That's confusing, but it sounds interesting as well. If it's a mosque within a Catholic cathedral in Turkey, where in a dominated Muslim area, it's very, very interesting. So let's go and find out. It's beautiful structure though. Look at that, it's huge. There's a lot of people coming here to see this. Wow. Wow. Look at that, guys. Jeez. Come on, Mr. Truck. This is ridiculously nice. The stone, man. Look at the stones on that one. That thing. We're crossing. After this. Man, this is brilliant stuff. Nice, man. This is cool. Cool. You don't have to paint this anymore. No painting is needed. But it's just interesting. I want to find out the story of how this could be a mosque within a cathedral, like a church and a mosque at the same time. Pretty much. That's what they're saying. I'm not sure how and why, but I need to find out. I mean, if you know, anybody's watching this video and you know, please let us know. Explain to us why and how. It'd be good to have an insight into it. Oh, let me zoom out a bit so I get more into it. I'm looking for writing somewhere where, yeah, they will say that. But man, this is huge. Look at these pillars, man. And you can go inside actually. Let's see if we're allowed to go inside there. I think you have to pay something. I don't know. But damn, look at that, man. Look at that structure in there. Man, look at that. I'm not gonna lie, this is crazy. Now, we're gonna see if we can get in. Alright guys, so I tried to get in, but I can't get in because I only got my vest on. I left my shirt, my t-shirt in the car, unfortunately. So I couldn't get in. I did look through the doors though. It's an amazing building inside. It's a shame I can't show you. But I've just heard from somebody that this is actually just a mosque. It wasn't a church. I think the church, and the one that was a church and then became a mosque, then a museum, then a mosque again. It's in Istanbul. That's what somebody just said. But from what I was reading online, it says this was a church, then became a mosque. But this lady is saying, no, that's not right for this one. And she showed me some cute clues there to show you the mosque. Some of those, I don't know if you can see from here, some of those things there, you see that there? There are some flowers there and stuff that indicates it's a mosque. Like I said, some of you might know anyway, this is not Istanbul, I'm in Nicosia. This is the Turkish side. So you might know. If you know, drop a comment in the comment section to confirm, please, yeah? Because I can't read anything else about it elsewhere. What we Googled, that's all we saw. But let me know if you know anything. Alright guys, that's it for here for now. We're going to show you somewhere else. Peace. Okay, great people. So I'm back in the car. We're going to move north parts of the country, getting into Turkey, I guess, again. Now, this is why I get confused because I keep saying Turkey, but it's not really Turkey. I don't know, some of you may know the history of, Cyprus with Greece and Turkey. You might know all that story. I know some of it as well. But coming here, I just discovered a lot more, understanding it a little bit more than I knew. So that's why it's good to travel. But the confusion, man, is still confusing. The confusion is confusing itself. I'm discombobulated right now. So basically, you probably know this anyway. If you don't know, Cyprus is divided into two, north and south. The north part is Turkish Cypriots, south part is Greek Cypriots. That in itself is confusing, and it probably sounds like they all have their own governments. You know the history of the wars and blah blah blah. But within Turkey itself, like where we just went, that buffer zone area, over there is the Greek Cypriot kind of thing. Is it Greek? No, Turkish Cypriot, I think. But they're not really Turkish, because that's still Nicosia anyway. They're meant to be Greeks, but they also don't have a government, or they have their own government. In the middle of that, there's a little town that don't have a government either. They don't have police, so the UN has to police them, which is why the UN is here. Because I was asking my friends who work in the UN to say, okay, why are they really here? The war is finished a long time ago. But I can see now why the UN is here, because those guys don't have police policing them. That's little town, so therefore that's around the buffer zone. Therefore the UN has to police them. So that's why the UN is here. And yeah, we just went over there, and then people, yeah, you just feel a little bit funny that you're there, but it's cool. I just felt like something's not right here. But you can tell it's tension anyway. because you have this buffer zone where the green line or green belt that the UN put after the war when they were sorting the stuff out. There's this green zone or buffer zone where people don't live at all, and you just obviously I grew up in the war in Sierra Leone. It just reminds you of the war when you see those kind of things, and you remind you for those of us who've been through the war, you understand when you see a place where it's abandoned and you know the history of the war and why that's abandoned, and you can see police checks. They check us out of this area, out of Nicosia, if you like, the Cypriot Greek side. Then we cross over, we get another checks to get into the Turkish, if you like, Cypriot area as well. Coming back, you have to do the same. So yeah, and there was a lady who did some little survey asking me and my friend where we're from. We were visiting, etc. Just a survey they were doing, I don't know why. But yeah, you just see the feeling of unease, I guess. It's cool, people are calm and everything, everybody going, but I just got that feeling of unease. But anyway, now we're gonna go north to just find out more, and I'll see. Try and gather more information. But it is crazy how it's almost like you have 4 countries in one country. That's what I almost feel like. In Cyprus, there's 2 countries, and you go over there to Turkey, there is another country within another country. Just like that mosque that is within a church and church within a mosque. If you get it. Anyway, I'll show you more, guys. Don't forget to subscribe though, yeah, please. Like I said, if you know about the history here, I would love you to put your comment down about how the whole thing is mixed up and confusing and everything like that. See you soon. So we're now at the border to get over the north side of Turkey, the Turkish Cypriot side. So go north part of it. But Carolina is going to find out whether she's allowed to go with me, because I'm not her child. So let's see. Are we allowed?
Yes.
Yes, guys. So yes, we're allowed to go over. So yep. So I have to show a passport here and go. But I can't film here though. I cannot film, unfortunately. But when we get to the other side, I'm sure I'll be able to film. All right. So I'm just in the car driving. All right, guys. What I've just discovered. So this checkpoint we just came through, where they've checked my passports. Civilians don't use it. It's only for United Nations officers and military people. That's why. Those are the only people that are allowed. But as you know, I'm always special. I have tricks up my sleeves. I have, I'm different, innit? We're different at Cabo Properties, Charles is different. So yeah, you gotta use that, man. So we've crossed. We're gonna use it back on the way. No long queues, man. VIP.
Right, folks, don't forget to
Subscribe to this channel now.
That's